Hackers have been trying to take advantage of less technical people and businesses for years. They often target anyone who they believe is weak and could bring them easy financial gain. Sometimes targets of hackers are regular non-technical people. But how do cyber thieves decide who to attack, and where do they find their targets? The first is social media. You may be surprised, but social media platforms provide one of the main pools where hackers often go looking for the next victim. Nowadays, social media users very often disregard privacy rules and often share more than they are supposed to. Since the beginning of the social media boom 10 years ago, online users have been sharing way too much online. The strive for more likes on platforms such as Facebook and Instagram have made people not care much about their privacy. Nowadays, by merely browsing through hashtags on Instagram, you can easily find who the rich kids are, where they live, when they are away on vacation or attending an event. By simply seeing what cars they drive, hackers know how much ransom their victims can afford to pay. Gathering attention on social media platforms might be bringing you joy, but sharing too many details may end up biting back, as this is the #1 spot where hackers go fishing for the next catch. The second is public Wi-Fi. There is no doubt about it, it's tempting to use public Wi-Fi. After all, it's free, it allows you to minimize data usage on your device, and it can provide a faster connection. But while we all love public Wi-Fi, so do hackers, and that puts your sensitive information, like bank details, credit card numbers, and more, at risk. Here's how they do it with man-in-the-middle attack. A man-in-the-middle attack is a cyber attack whereby a third party intercepts communications between two participants. Instead of data being shared directly between server and client, that link is broken by another element. The uninvited hijacker could then present their own version of a site to display to you, adding in their own messages. Anyone using public Wi-Fi is especially vulnerable to MITM attacks, because the information transmitted is generally unencrypted. It's not just the hotspot that's public, it's your data too. A compromised router can vacuum up a lot of personal material relatively simply. Hackers getting into your emails, for instance, gives them access to your usernames, passwords, private messages, and plenty more. They could even visit services, click the "Forgot Your Password" options, and reset your credentials, locking you out of all your accounts. The third way to find our target is dark web. The dark web is an online place that still exists and gets tens of millions of visitors from all over the world every day. CSO magazine recently quoted a report confirming that the popularity of the dark web is growing, and sadly it still is exactly what you would expect it to be. Consisted of pages that are not visible to modern online search engines, the dark web often hosts websites that allow hackers to purchase stolen goods and data in full anonymity. Such stolen data could include sensitive information such as credit card numbers and social security numbers. Cybercriminals often sell stolen login details to other hackers. Such data may include passwords, usernames, and personal information that includes full names and addresses. With easily accessible personal data, hackers can go online and start draining bank accounts and commit all sorts of identity theft crimes. The fourth way to find our target is public charger. Your phone can get hacked just by plugging your cord into any public USB port charger. From making calls to surfing the web, and when that battery life runs low while you're out or traveling, most head to the nearest public charging station with USB ports. But doing that can put you at risk. Hackers are manipulating public USB ports where they can steal your data, text messages, emails, photos, and more. You get fooled into plugging your phone into, therefore you open yourself up to vulnerability that exists on that surreptitious that the evildoer would place in effect. The fifth way to find our target is social engineering. There's no technology today that can't be overcome through social engineering. Kevin Mitnick, former hacker and social engineering expert. Even with the best technical security precautions, every company has a risk factor that is difficult to control, the human one. To get hold of important data or gain access, a hacker needs to understand not only computers but also people. Social engineering is all about manipulating individuals on an interpersonal level. It involves the hacker trying to gain their victims' trust and persuade them to reveal confidential information, for example, or to share credit card details and passwords. The sixth or last way to get our target is with mod or random app. Hacker can hack you by send pro app with free, then they add some malware on that app. When you open that app, they will get full access of your PC or phone. There are still thousands of ways to find our target. Thanks for watching this video so far. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. What more posts do you want? Comment below. See you tomorrow.